squeezing my head. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Hey guys, I'm Joel, and this is a vlog. I feel in a vlogging mood lately, so hopefully I'll be posting some more vlogs on this channel, but I'm not going to make any promises, because I always say that. And then I take like 2-month breaks from uploading on this channel. But anyway, um, the point of this vlog is that something is on my mind and I need to get it off my mind, so I'm going to talk to you guys about it. And I don't think I will resolve this issue that I have been stressing over, but maybe talking to you guys in the comment section or seeing how you guys feel about this topic will help me. And my setup today is I'm recording on my iPhone's front-facing camera, so it's only 720p. I want to see his face in 1080 HD though. That sucks. I used to watch porn on a fuzzy TV screen when we didn't have Cinemax, but somehow it still showed up on our TV. I don't know, it was the 90s, crazy time. And then, actually it was the early 2000s. I didn't jack off when I was before the age of 10. And this is a lamp that's lighting my face. And I'm wearing my Charmander pocket tee, so that's what's going on right now. But what I want to talk about today was how you guys measure success. And I'll get to why this has been on my mind lately. But when I have a really mental, stressful topic like this, or something that I think about in real life that kind of bothers me, it usually, I got a feather on my hair, it usually causes me to jump all over the place when speaking on the subject. So this is going to be nonsensical and out of order, but hopefully you guys can make some sense of what I'm feeling right now. So just to break it down for you guys, like when you go to elementary school as a child, or whatever your first level of school is, your measure of the success for those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years of your life are going to the next level of school. And everything from the age of, what, about 5 to 18, or however long you're in school for, your measure of success is just progressing through school, right? That's what you work towards. That's your goal. And then after 18, that's kind of your first, that's the first time you break free from a system. You are in like a machine, a system that has been set up for you. You work for it, you work through it, and you don't question the system because you're a part of the system. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to school. And there's no, you can be successful in sports. There's all these subsets of things that you can be successful inside of school, but you're in school. That's what you work towards, right? And then, sorry, this is making my arm tired. But so that's how you measure success up to the age of 18. And then after you graduate high school, or whatever the European or Asian equivalent is of that, then you kind of, that's your first time being free of the system. But then you're going to go into a different system. Most people I know go to college because I have lived around a college town my entire life. As some of you already know, I live in East Lansing, Michigan. Michigan State University is inside of this town. Well, actually, it's like this town is inside of Michigan State University because it's such a large university. It's one of the largest universities in the country, and in terms of student body and campus size. I'm not, I don't know what I'm trying to compensate for. My university's big. Sorry, I need to calm down. Anyways, so then a lot of people I know, like I said, go to college after high school, and that's the new system. And then you go to college and you figure out what you want to do for theoretically the rest of your life, but statistics show that most people change their careers, I think it's 6 times or more during the course of their lifetime. So really you're just trying to figure out what you want to do first after college, and then hoping that you like that enough that your degree kind of can help you get other jobs related to that field, right? So you work through the college system, and then you graduate, and then what the fuck do you do? I guess you do your job, but you kind of work towards dying, right? Because you've worked through all of school, and then you, I guess, get married, and then you work, and then you just die. And I know that seems extremely obvious, that you probably are watching this thinking you just built up 5 minutes to the most obvious fucking point. but I I just can't wrap my head sometimes around like how I'm supposed to measure success, because I would call myself a college dropout at this point. I can always go back to college. I have maybe like two or a semester and a half, or not a semester and a half, about a year and a half left. But depending on if I would be changing my major or whatnot, I don't know. I did that, but yeah. So I could always go back. But at this point, I would consider myself a college dropout because I haven't been to college for like a year or 2 years. Or like yeah, about a year. A year and a half was the last time I was enrolled in college. And I really like YouTube and I really like doing creative things. So I don't regret dropping out of college. I had I had a lot of debt. Like last year, 1/4 of everything I made on YouTube, or a little more than that, went off. Like I completely cleared my debts, which I'm so thankful for. That is very lucky that I was able to do that. That's not a lot of people have that. So definitely do not regret the decisions I've made. But at the same time, when I see all of my friends graduating college, when I see, stuff like that on Facebook, or when, I talk to my friends, my girlfriend, who I love and I'm very proud of, she graduated college with, with honors, and she's very smart. Um, and that's an easy measure of success. Like I can see those people being successful. How do I know that I'm successful? Because um, I'm worried that this is going to come off as like facetious, or I don't know what the word would be really, that for just like sounding like it sounds like I'm complaining about nothing. I'm not really complaining. I'm just trying to work out what my measure of success is, because I think the obvious real world measure of success is money, right? How much money are you making? And I'm making a decent amount of money, but if we're measuring by money, isn't someone who was born a trust fund baby um, better than me, or like what, or equal to me, or I mean, because it's like, oh, well, you earned that money. Well, did I really though? I mean, I kind of just I post videos and they entertain people, or I just do stuff with my friends, but I don't really feel like I'm doing something that significant. And I appreciate if you do think that, and that's very humbling to me, but it's also kind of odd because I don't. And then what's having 1 million subscribers on YouTube was a measure of success. That How To Basic channel has 1 million subscribers on YouTube or somewhere near there, and that dude just like throws eggs at the ground and stuff and stomps on waffles, which is highly entertaining. And I do watch a lot of those videos, but is this my measure of success? I hope this isn't my ceiling. I hope that this isn't like the high point of my life where this is the most money I'll ever make and this is the most fun I'll ever have and this is the most social I'll ever be, and then it just goes downhill until I die. That is probably my greatest fear, that I'm having too much fun right now. So sometimes, this sounds so stupid. This is like a therapy session. Shut the fuck up, car. I'm trying to talk. Uh, oh God, now it's getting real angry. Um, so yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, sometimes I make myself not have fun by like not posting video. I think this is only part of it, but sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to have fun, just in case I have too much fun, and then my life goes downhill from here. It's such a weird way to think about it, but I just yeah, I have trouble. How do you guys measure success outside of school? Maybe most of you probably are in school, because I know that my audience is usually like around the average age of like 17. So you guys are probably going to start thinking about this. I know I had like a mental breakdown after I graduated high school. I was involved in a lot of extracurricular activities, and I had the most structured system where every day, every hour of my day was spent working towards basketball, or I was editor of the newspaper, um, working on video production, all this stuff. And then when high school was over, I felt like my life had no purpose. That was probably the most. I wouldn't say I have serious mental issues, but I had like a really bad bout with depression and some other stuff. Right, like from May to about October 2009 was like a really shitty period where I just that kind of broke me down where I lost that structure. Structure is very good because that I believe in structure. I believe in working towards something because I think that's really when you do lose yourself, when you don't have goals and you don't have something to work towards. So that's probably my biggest issue right now. I have no idea what my goal is. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of know where I want to take YouTube after this. I set myself up for stuff after YouTube, or I try to at least, but I don't know um, what, where this leads. And I guess that's fine. I shouldn't worry about that so much, but I do. Like, I worry about how I measure being successful. Is 2 million subs successful? Is 3 million? Is 5 million? Is 20 million? PewDiePie! But that was random. So I don't know. I'm not trying to answer the question. I guess I'm just trying to pose it to you guys and see how you guys feel about it. Just let me know in the comments how you measure success outside of school, if that makes sense, or if you think I'm fucking weird, or this whole thing was a waste of 11 minutes of your life. Let me know either way. I'll be posting more vlogs soon. Love you guys. Bye.